Oh, your girl got a big old head, girl. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna get to the point. I don't care if it's zero people in here or no. I do not care. I don't care. I gotta get up here and I gotta say my piece. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold up. Let me get my cats. Taco Kitty, come on. Hold on. All right, y'all. Okay. Okay. There's no title. All right. So while we sitting up here worried about Diddy, per usual, it's always something else going on. It is always something else the fuck going on. And this is what I'm talking about. I feel so very much vindicated. This is why I got one person on my stream. This is why, you know, I went from almost 1,000 subscribers to starting to lose them. This is why. But we're going to talk about the panorama. We're going to talk about COVID-19, nigga. And this is exactly why my channel was shadow banned. If you go down to my Real Talking Healthy Food Instagram, this is exactly why my shit was shadow banned. And, you know, my shit was flourishing just fine. I went from 7,000 views, 20,000 views, and I was getting 100 subscribers a week at one point, right? I won't even gas myself up. Let's just say 20. Soon as COVID-19 hit, and I'm kicking the real facts about what the fuck is going on. You know, all of a sudden my stream fucked up. All of a sudden my internet, and I got the A1 internet. Fuck they talking about, you know? And I was fully prepared, you know, for YouTube before I got on YouTube. You feel me? Because I'm one of them girls that do that thorough research. And what got me so gassed up is I'm watching C-SPAN per use, you know, what I do after work. And I'm watching the C-SPAN. They said that, you know, the stream had just ended an hour right when I got off work. So I went, and so I was like, okay, it's getting kind of late. I got to check out the highlights. And then when I'm at work tomorrow, I'm going to watch the full three. I'm one of them, 3 hours and 47 minutes, because all they're going to do is take those highlight clips and put the highlights that support the Republicans on one side, and then the highlights that support the Democrats on the other side. So the American people don't band together and whoop some motherfucking ass. So this is what got me. This is what makes me heated, and I got in my feelings, and I've been kind of cool stepping off this shit, you know, because I knew while we're talking about Israel and Palestine, like any motherfucker who's fully equipped, know that shit is old as fuck. So in my head, while I was researching it this last weekend, I'm like, I couldn't find the why. I couldn't find the why. Why do we give a fuck about Palestine now? They've been screaming to the United Nations. They've been screaming to the world government stage, please give us our motherfucking land back. Right? They've been screaming it from the top of their motherfucking lungs. Why does America give a fuck all of a sudden, right? Then we got Diddy. We been knew Diddy wasn't shit. You know, we got all this other bullshit distracting us, right? And I just had this nagging ass feeling, right? So here it is, quiet as fuck. You know, we got the shit going on with Trump. Fuck that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got, and fuck Biden's weird ass too. And him and his crackhead ass son. But I was just like, it just feels like something is just ill. And I feel like even this is a distraction. But I had to jump on my channel that was so ruined by COVID-19 and all the lies that was spewed to us, you know. And I'm happy, I'm sad, and I'm pissed off, you know. And I had some clips that I was going to play for y'all. I had some clips I was going to pay for y'all, but I was just like, I don't give a fuck about those clips. Go watch those clips on your own time. Okay? The GOP is grilling Fauci right now. Okay? And Bad Body Marjorie Green got, you know, the one that got roasted by old girl. She sat up there and she finally was kicking some real facts. She had his motherfucking shit on huge 36 by 48 cards showing him the emails. And I don't know if my OG, you know, Care Bears are going to remember when I sat up there and told y'all, and I was exhausted because we was reading the medical apartheid together, because I was saying, this reminds me of September 11th. This reminds me of the story in the medical apartheid, because all the signals was ringing true. And I lost my train of thought, but it was reminding me, you know, of those times, because they were restricting our rights. That shit was just a motherfucking test run. And what was so sad is that nobody around me, I could not make nobody around me see it. And I cannot even express to y'all. I remember y'all having my back during them lives. I'm breaking down, crying and shit, because me and my brother had just got back for riding to all, because on the news they showing all this scary shit, right? And you know, Breonna Taylor happened in my city, so we got shit on top of shit on top of shit in my city, right? And we had just got done riding around the city. We went to all the hospitals in live, in person, and was not a damn motherfucker in the hospital. And I just, you know, and I think, you know, I've been going to therapy for about a year now, and I still can't shake the feeling that you motherfuckers is some idiots. No matter how much I break it down and analyze it and try to get some understanding and whoop the scoop, it's just like, you cannot be that dumb. Like, we cannot. How are we this dumb? How we can? It is impossible, you know. And then they tell you in your face, that this is what we're gonna do. We some lying ass bitches, like literally on the TED Talk, on the YouTube, that you can look on this same YouTube you're watching me on. You could put in Bill Gates' TED Talk about him depopulating the people, and that's what he did. Like, you know, they were literally attacking our elderly because they're the last motherfuckers that had a little bit of common sense. But I don't know, looking at my parents and how quick they took the back, I don't know if they do got that much common sense, because me and my mama got into a whole ass argument about the BAP. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not about to take the BAP. Why the fuck would I take the BAP? I'm black. I'm reading the medical apartheid. Why would I ever be an experiment? And that's the whole shit. That's what I was going to say initially. You know, initially it was like, everybody got to be cautious. Whoa. We got to be on deck. You know, I'm walking around with the Lysol like a fool, right? This was the first 5 days, right? That I heard about it. Like, yo, bro, we got to be careful. I'm spraying this nigga all in his face with the fucking Lysol, right? This is the first 5 days. But something was tingling my spidey senses, said, oh no, bitch, something ain't right. something's not right. Because what they were saying, the words was starting to change. Then the comorbidities that was associated seemed to be something that's very familiar in the motherfucking Black community, which is tied to our diets, right? So all of a sudden it was this. Then all of a sudden you crash on a motorcycle and you got COVID. They put that on your death certificate. You got heart disease, it's COVID. You got motherfucking lung disease, it's COVID. Allergies, it's COVID. Your eye itching, it's COVID. Your nail broke, it's COVID. And it's just like, how can you be that motherfucking dumb? These same motherfuckers that all that, and this is another thing that pissed me off too, right? They've been killing motherfucking Black people forever, and still is, and still is. Why all of a sudden you motherfuckers give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden this death porn that they imposed on everybody, right? Where they at now? Where they at now? Like, where they at? You know? All that shit going on all at the same time to harvest our fucking negative energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and I'm kind of going all over the place because I'm fucking emotional. You know, because I put a lot of fucking work into my goddamn channel. And you know, it reminds me all that shit. Like, you know, when the Black and white folks was getting together during the war in Vietnam, and that motherfucking weirdo started to do the war on drugs and divided the people all over again. You know what I'm saying? Right when the people start feeling like they about to get together and really start pointing the gun in the direction where it needs to be, it seems as though they come up with some crazy ass scheme for us to be divisive again. You feel what I'm saying? And they use our very real issues to divide us. And it just pisses me the fuck off. And you know, and he's sitting up there crying about his old ugly ass wife and them ugly ass motherfucking kids. Talking about they threatening his kids. Well, good, bitch. You get to see the feel how we was feeling at work. I'm sitting up there thinking I'm gonna lose my motherfucking job over your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? And all that stupid monkey ass shit. Doing all that stupid ass shit. I'm sitting here thinking I'm gonna lose my job because I don't want to take the motherfucking back. And then, you know, the nurses work right. I could look out my window from my desk and see the hospital. That's one. Two, the nurses that are right down the street from me, they sit up there scared as fuck because they don't want to take the motherfucking back. And at first they was hometown heroes. We can't do it without the nurses. And now they're public enemy number one. And they had a deadline before they could take their motherfucking, if they don't take the back, then they lose their job. And you want us, the American people, to feel bad for you? This the same nigga. This the same one that I'm telling you, bro. If I go to hell with him, which I'm working on trying not to go to hell with him, if I go to hell, I promise you, if I get anywhere in his vicinity, I'll put hands, feet, teeth, and devil wings on him. Because he's the same person in the 80s that was pushing the motherfucking HIV. And don't you notice how all of a sudden it is this whole worldwide thing, and then all of a sudden Black folks is the main ones to be the most susceptible to have the motherfucking shit? Like, when are we gonna motherfucking learn that these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you? They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They never have, never will, never have, never will. And it's written. It's written. It's in all the Bibles. It's in the Torah, the Quran, the Bible. If you're a universal person, you don't even believe in none of that shit. The shit's supposed to come to an end. What the fuck? What are... grouchy with Dr. Fauci. Okay? And I just wish somebody would just get them and beat them the fuck up. Go ruin my little baby channel that I was putting all my hard work, sweat, and tears into over some bullshit. And then I'll never forget, how helpless and hopeless I felt. I was teaching class in between the calls while I was working because I had to work from home. I hated every motherfucking minute of that shit. It was tumultuous and torturous. It really was. And then by the time it was all over, like, you see how they just play in your face. And I just wonder. And this is the shit that be make this. I swear to God, I think about on my mama, on my hood, on my father, on my best friend Nikki, rest in peace. On my little sister Lizzie, rest in peace. On my grandma, rest in peace. On everybody that I know. That on everything. I think about it every day. Like, I should just get this last check, quit my job, and just live in my motherfucking truck and just go into the motherfucking woods and take Taco and Kitty and just go live in the fucking woods and just be, oh well, if I die out there, I die out there. Oh well, nigga. Like, sometimes I really be feeling like that because I feel like the next panorama and the next shit the next ploy that they pull on niggas, I feel like it's gonna be worse because the way they inflame shit on TV, people be falling for that shit, not even taking into consideration the crisis actors that they have employed, the still photos that they use. Like, nobody even takes the time out to look into anything. Nobody, you just take it for face value, just what it is. The same motherfuckers. And that's what fucks me up. The same motherfuckers y'all be talking shit about. I don't know what kind of person you are. So I'm going to name multiple things, right? If you're a person who's just like a food person, oh my God, the stuff they're putting in the food is killing us. Oh my God, the stuff that they're putting in the air, the chemical trails. Oh my God, the water's being messed up. If you're any one of those, oh my God. If you're one of those who's for the kids, oh my God, look how they're treating the kids. We go to all angles. Oh my God, this sex trafficking is out of control, right? At all angles. It's the same motherfuckers, the same people in power, and you mean to tell me these same motherfuckers that's behind all of these things I just listed, and you just gonna go and trust them when it comes to your personal health? What kind of shit is you smoking? Jesus fucking Christ, please just come on down because I am ready to go. Most of the time, I just be fucking exhausted and just be like, can we wrap it up? Can we just wrap it up? Because all it is too much. And it's shit like this, like when they play in your motherfucking face, yo. And like this morning, for example, another example, when I first got woke in 2001, when I was in high school, but in September 11th, when I was on my way to take the ASVAB to be in the Army, when my father talked me out of it. And this morning, I listened to a letter from a Iraqi vet who was on his deathbed, who wrote a letter to the evil ass President Bush and his whole evil demonic family, and was talking about how he became friends with some of the Iraqi vets from across the country because social media ties everybody together. And on his deathbed, how they were fully aware of the bullshit that they pulled on the motherfucking American people. And it's just like, here it is, all these years later, the truth finally fucking comes to fruition. And we're sitting up here busy talking about Diddy. Well, I could have been told you he was a gay ass fuckhead. I could have told you that. We all knew that. We all could have told you these motherfuckers some Chester molesters off in Hollywood. Jesus Christ. It just pissed me off. It pissed me off. It pissed me off. I am so pissed. You shadow ban my shit. You fucking shadow ban everybody's words. Took our motherfucking freedom of speech away. We can't say the shit that we motherfucking want to say because the weirdo bitch that took over YouTube, you know, if you're not going with the shit that she believes in, then you can't go for nothing the fuck at all. Let me calm myself down. Let's get down into the solution. What's the solution? Ignore these motherfucking weirdos because they ain't talking about shit anyway. And I know it's easier said than done, and I know it's hard to do. But fuck these motherfucking weirdos. And I just wish that people was more aware of their motherfucking surroundings, Joe. I just really wish I just really truly wish that people just I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. And I'm sorry for all the F bombs, all the cussing and shit, but I'm mad as shit about it. And Dr. Fauci on there looking like a goof troop. Sitting up there looking like a goof troop while he getting roasted, while he's looking at his own emails and messages on the 36 by 72 cardboard and trying to lie. And trying to lie. And meanwhile, while they're saying in our faces, because I caught the shit. Talking about, well, we're going to have to I think we took the proper steps because for the next time that it happens, the next time. So you mean to tell me the people at the World Economic Forum was right? And that was something else that I was supposed to be researching today because another dude stepped down. What's that fool's name? So that because 2025 is about to be some ill shit. And for people like myself who are just like not trying to participate in that ill shit and be monitored, people are stepping down. These higher ups are stepping down from these banks, and they're implementing new people who are affiliated with the fucking feds and trying to kill off the people who ain't with the shit. And they're trying to kill them off. Sorry, I got a little piece of rice. They're trying to kill the people off who ain't with the shit. And it got extra real to me, when I usually on the weekends I go to my local Rainbow Blossom and my Whole Foods and stuff like that, and I don't know, get healthy shit because I just like that kind of shit, right? And they have you remember I told y'all on one of my other videos about the one payment system because Amazon bought out the Whole Foods, and that's why you get it's affiliated with your Prime subscription, and and Bezos has implemented the one Prime payment where you get the chip in your motherfucking hand. And when I saw it in my little small ass city, the machine at the register, it's right there on the register. And I didn't post it on my Instagram because I'm blocked out of my Instagram again. And I didn't even do anything this time. But they're still punishing me from the COVID video that I made about Fauci the last time I made a video talking about Dr. Fauci when I was roasting his bitch ass and comparing him to the 1980s epidemic of the HIV and how he was exposed as a fraud because the testing that they was using at the time was the same exact test that was created by a Nobel Prize winning scientist who died, I think, 2 years ago, because he exposed Fauci and said that he was using it incorrectly, and that test was not made for COVID testing. And anyway, And I also exposed that president in Africa, how he tested a jackfruit with the he tested the jackfruit with the COVID test, and it came out positive. How the fuck the jackfruit got COVID, nigga? That don't even make no sense. I guess because of the jackfruit didn't wear his mask. It wasn't 6 feet away from the kind of stupid, goofy, goof troop ass shit is that. And so they banned my motherfucking Instagram again. So I didn't post it to my Instagram. Cause I was posting hella real ass shit, especially when they was talking about that shit in what's them fools' names? And with the yellow and blue, and the guy, and they giving them all that money and stuff like that, you know, like yo, what I said I was gonna do. I said I was gonna vent, and then I said I was gonna get to the solution part. What's the solution part? I don't motherfucking know. Ignore these weirdos because it is gonna be something else, and I just feel like first of all, I'm venting because I put a lot of work in this channel. I sat up here every day, dedicated, read the medical. Do you know how hard it is to read the motherfucking medical apartheid when you're not in the medical field? With all the medical terms, terminology, and jargon associated with that book. We spent more time looking at the definitions just to get an understanding of what it was that we were reading so we could continue in the long, thick ass Harvard pages. And then we just ended up going to the coldest winter ever so we could get a break. Reading the coldest winter ever was like talking to one of my homegirls. My brain was breaking on that damn medical apartheid, and I sat up there and had five views, right? But when I talked about the dude who got shot in Hawthorne on some game banging shit, guess how many views I got? 6,000 views. Let me talk about some ratchet shit. My highest viewed video is 21,000 views. I still get views on that video. And it's about some ratchet ass bitch in Indiana who caught a download dude. But let me sit up here and talk about, bitch, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Two people on deck, which I appreciate you very much. But it's just like this shit is upside down, backwards, turned around, and just fucked up. Sick, sad world. Solution. We got to think positive. One, we got to stay in our gratitude because it could be just so fucked up for us. The other part is the solution part. I think if we collectively, like intentionally, be that person that says, hey, y'all, this is some bullshit. Don't believe them, and give the examples. I think I hate the term woke and awakening, but there's nothing else like the awakening will happen quicker. You know what I'm saying? And then, right, although yes, Black women, Black men, we do have our issues. We got those issues. Yes, those issues are fucking real, right? But we have to pan out sometimes. Like we gotta pan out and look around and realize that the racism is being used as a divide and conquer mechanism. And one thing that I didn't get to touch on um is with the September 11th action. Now that's a whole nother thing. I told y'all a long time ago that I sat up there. It took me 2 months and I researched the whole Bush family. If you want to hear that, because it ain't like I'm getting paid anyway, if you want to hear about that, let me know because I'm going to be restarting a new channel anyway. But we got to understand that this shit is it's more of us than them. You remember when all those people in the Philippines ran down on their president, ran up in his house, swimming all up in his pool, pulling his drawers up out his drawers? I don't know if y'all recall that. I didn't talk about it on my channel because I was just so down bad. But like it's more of us than them, and that might be right when they do the blue beam project on this and tell us it's aliens outside. And when that happens, just stay your ass in the house. Don't believe them, yo. Just go hide somewhere and just wait. I don't know. That's my plan. That's my plan. Look, I done lost some people behind it. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we got to ignore them. We got to take our energy back. We got to take our energy back because they're using it. They're vampires. They are motherfucking vampires. And I'm just going to check on my live right now. Okay. I'm just going to see what's going on. But anyway, I feel vindicated. Please research. Please research. Um, the last thing. What's the last thing? Um, the update. The update. Okay, so I've been working diligently, especially this last month. Um, the people I've been working with, I'm going to be a vendor at this place, and shit, I'm gonna show myself some love, bitch. Hold on, I'm gonna show myself some love. Um, I'm gonna be a vendor at this place, and I've been looking for another intro, outro. I could start another YouTube because I don't want to start. I don't want to use anything affiliated with this channel just in case, that they might give me the same problems that they did with my with this channel. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to build um this channel up. You know what I'm saying? So um yeah, so please look forward to that. And that should be coming very soon. And I'm sorry I popped off all crazy, but I was fresh off the just fresh. Sorry, y'all. I was just fresh off of watching the bullshit with Dr. Fauci and how Marjorie Green had roasted him. And it was a doctor on there, how they roasted him. And I don't know if y'all remember when those 6 doctors had came out, how those 6 doctors came out and they were speaking against it and talking about the hydrocortisone and all of that and how it would help people and stuff like that. And come to find out, it was just a regular ass flu. I don't know if y'all remember that. Well, anyway, that was another reason why my shit got shadow banned and fucked up. But yeah, I don't know if y'all could see me, but I'm gonna do something. See, I'm gonna do something just to make you see, just so I can see. Anyway, just to wrap it up, I am looking for that, and I think I finally found someone. I hope I did, because I just don't really want to get, my money taken, and I don't really get anything in return, or something that cannot be used with how I record videos. So I'm working on that, but either way, I'll be pulling up, and I might just have to do it like how I used to do it when I first started. Uh, anyway, it's about to be 10 o'clock. I'm about to roll out of here. And thank you for popping by. Um, you know, I know they're trying to fuck with my live right now because they're knocking people off and letting you come back on. So I hope y'all watch the playback um, of that update. Anyway, I'm about to be out. Y'all have a good night. Peace, love, and hair grease, and all that jazz. Go.